had this gut feeling my boyfriend was cheating. I'd never pulled up to this house unannounced before, even though I'd had a spare key of his for almost a year. This particular night we had FaceTime and he was acting so out of character. He normally spent every Friday with me, but on this night he said he wanted to stay home and work on his music. The giveaway though was that he had his earrings, in which he never usually wears unless he's going out. I even questioned him about it during that FaceTime and he responded by saying he was taking selfies for his music. He never takes selfies or ones that I know about. Anyways, I try calling him back about 45 minutes after. No answer. Then I call again. TBH, after that first no answer I just knew. My whole body got hot. It was about 1:45 a.m. and in my head I knew I had to go find out myself. Because if I didn't I knew he would call me crazy in the morning. So I went to go and confirm it myself. My whole body was shaking on the ride over there. I kept trying to convince myself everything was okay and he had just fallen asleep. But my body knew way before my mind did. I was always over at his house and having the gate code was just super normal. So it was easy to pull into the parking lot, and with the key he gave me I opened the front door without knocking. I knew if I knocked he would have time to hide whatever it was he could be doing. I opened the door and noticed the apartment was clean. I'd never seen it that clean, and there was a stack of Uno cards on the kitchen counter and a bottle of Crown, gone. He doesn't drink. He shares this apartment with his roommate. For context. Without really paying attention to his roommate's door, I noticed his door was closed and there was music coming from his TV. I started shaking, but still hoping for the best, coping. I turn the handle to the door and in that instant I am living in my worst nightmare. My boyfriend is laying there but naked, arms around a butt-naked girl waist. I'd never experienced the wind getting knocked out of me until that moment. Obviously he jumps up, I scream. Semi-black out from rage and shock. My grandma had passed away a couple weeks prior and the trauma all came out. I'll save the dramatics for now, but fast forward 30 seconds it hits me that this girl he was naked with is young. Not like 16-year-old young, but like 17 to 20-year-old young. I know that because when I look her in her face I become fully aware that I am looking at someone close to the girls I coach who are seniors in high school. I'm just so angry at him that I don't even have the time to be mad at her. She's screaming I had no idea and saying how sorry she is because her own mom had passed recently. She said this because I kept screaming and crying about how could he do this knowing my favorite person in the whole world was gone. But here's where the night gets interesting. After about 2 minutes of throwing the girl's Victoria's Secret pink bra at my boyfriend's face, I'm like, where did she go? So I run to the roommate's door and it's locked. And I'm like, well, that's strange. Then it hits me, the roommate is also in there with someone. I become so confused because I'm friends with his girlfriend and I know that his girlfriend is out of town. So now I'm realizing both of them are cheating on us. Again, I'll save the classic dramatics, but I'm writing on here because the excuse my boyfriend used was that the roommate had met the two girls in Uber a couple days before and the roommate brought the girls over that night, and my boyfriend said he decided to say bang it and let her sleep over knowing I had a key and that I lived 20 minutes away. He's 30 years old and he can't confirm whether she was 21. Like he says she was, but when I say how do you know, he says, because she was a senior in college. This was a horrible event, but like I'm still so freaked out over the age of the girls. But men bang girls all the time with the age gap. How worried should I be? He also claims that was his first time ever cheating on me in 2 years. What are the chances that I would know when he was cheating if that was true? Am I the biggest clown?